So what have you been up to lately?
Well, I have been playing a lot of Star Wars The Old Republic.
Ooh. Fun.
Absolutely enjoyed it. Brought back all the memories I have of playing that game. I loved the new character customization.
Alrighty.
They just basically combined like Jedi Counselor choices and Jedi Counselor choices and Jedi Knight choices together, as well as Trooper choices and
Okay.
Smuggler choices together, which is very interesting to do because like you can be have a
Jedi Counselor Smuggler.
yeah no what
Oh,
but yeah like and also there's apparently some new animations in your story in the story that you go through,
okay.
so it's kind of interesting to see. Other than that, I have also been, because of us watching Casablanca, I have been inspired to continue. Now, know this. This is a continuation of this. I had started this like a long time ago, but I decided to get back into writing my book.
Okay. How's that going?
Well, seeing as I just started to get up again and just trying to remember where I stopped and what I've been trying to do and stuff. Interesting. Very interesting. What about you?
Been doing a lot of writing as well. Or at least trying and having a little writer's block. But this weekend I was incredibly busy, but I did get to play volleyball when it was warm outside, so that was exciting.
Yeah. How was that?
It was super fun. I was rusty, to say the least, due to injury. Haven't played for a while, so that was a little rough, but so excited to be back doing it. I also got to play a lot of disc golf. But yeah, can't wait to watch some new movies. Watch Casablanca, which always is fun, but
Oh yeah.
watching some other shows here and there. Cuphead, great.
Yeah.
What?
What? I mean, just me watching that first episode with that stinking audio descriptive was kind of hard to watch, but it was. I think we were making fun of how it was, but
Yep. Yeah, I was pretty surprised at how much I liked that. Let's see. Played a good amount of Apex.
oh yeah, how was that?
Season 12. Super fun.
Seeing as I joined you and everything.
Sorry. Yeah. Some rice went down the wrong windpipe there. Yeah, that has been super fun.
If I could just make
Playing a lot of ranked. What?
recommendation for ranked Apex, there shouldn't be as much bickering.
Hey, you started that.
True, I did, but you should have been the one to end it.
Oh, I ended it. Yeah, just been chilling every moment I get outside work because work's been crazy. Okay. I wanted to ask you about something.
Oh dear.
Our last episode reminded me. So I'm trying to remember exactly how the Clone Wars went with Ahsoka's character. Do they have a moment in it? I could completely be forgetting, but I don't remember this moment happening with her confronting Anakin before he became Darth Vader.
So, no.
I didn't think so. Okay, phew. At least I didn't forget something.
They definitely talk before,
Right.
because they talked before they had to go to Coruscant and save the Chancellor and then all that. But then she never talks to him again after that.
Yeah, because I remember those episodes shortly after that, like kind of like Ahsoka being, grieving a little bit and being,
when she
having her angry moments and going and figuring it all out. Right.
That Darth Vader was used to be Anakin Skywalker. She was very, very upset, and she had this glorious line of saying, "I am no Jedi."
That was pretty good. Do you wish they had something like that? That like kind of showed her like him?
I think they did a very good job of her being like not being able to talk to Anakin Skywalker after.
But I'm not saying like they should have had like a confrontation with like Darth Vader and Ahsoka and her like being like, oh my goodness, you're and like losing it. I'm saying like let's say
they did have a conversation between Darth Vader and Ahsoka.
Right. Understand that. What I'm saying is like before he becomes Darth Vader, if there was like this moment where you, of course, know he's becoming Darth Vader, right? As a audience member, but where it was like him, like almost like wanting to tell her who he was, like that he had this dark side in him, that he was trying.
Her telling him,
him telling her, and like almost like a Darth Vader with Luke moment where he's like, "I want you to join me."
So there is this moment in the last episodes of the Clone Wars of where Ahsoka does want to talk to Anakin about what the Prime Minister's what the Prime Minister of Mandalore says to her, and she wants to talk to Anakin, but she never is able to get that. She never gets that chance. So.
Do you think that would have added or taken away from the show in any way?
I think it would have taken away from the show. It would have taken away that tension you have because it added more because you knew Order 66 was going to happen.
Right.
But what makes those episodes so good is they do a very good job in like making Order 66 happen. But they don't give you that satisfaction of Ahsoka talking with Anakin on those final moments.
That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I would say about that.
All right. Another thing that kind of comes off of what we were talking about and back and forth was, do you think that the characters from the original trilogy can be like reprised, like the characters can be used again in any way that won't take away from who they were? Because like I kind of feel like,
are you saying that because of how Luke came in and all that, or
like what they've done so far with Luke and Leia and Han Solo, and then I feel like kind of like tainting who they were, and then now they're having this show coming out. What's it called? ObiWan show.
Yeah.
Like I personally would rather see them have new characters.
Yeah, I absolutely agree.
The Mandalorian show and stuff. But do you think there is a way that they can do it without it taking away from the characters that they already had? That seemingly
it's going to be very
the only
hard.
way.
I don't know what they plan to do with Obi-Wan. Like I have no idea what they plan to do with it. They could make Darth Vader meet Obi-Wan Kenobi again.
I feel like that would be bad.
Yeah, that would be horrible. And that's what terrifies me. I do hear they're going to have flashbacks in it.
I'm shocked after Boba Fett that they would think to have a flash.
I know. But because I believe the actor for Anakin is coming back. So
okay.
But I'm just terrified to see what type of villain they have in this show. Is Obi-Wan having to keep Darth Vader off of Luke Skywalker in some way? But the thing is, like, he never knew about it.
Right. That would be some poor writing if they did that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It would just be
I mean, it could be a thing where, like, the Emperor sends him to take care of
now.
children.
Actually,
kill these
now here's the
children,
thing.
even though he doesn't know who they are.
I would actually say I would be actually okay if they send Inquisitors.
Okay.
I would actually be very okay with that because they have no idea who this is.
All right.
They have no idea who's on the planet. And if the Inquisitors finds out that it's ObiWan Kenobi, they'd probably want to go back to Darth Vader, tell him about this, and Obi-Wan's like, "No, I have to stop you now," and
Okay.
like stuff. That would be an interesting story.
Yes.
I would be okay if it was an Inquisitors because we've never actually seen a live action Inquisitor.
Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, I just kind of wish Marvel and Star Wars would kind of move past their past.
Yeah, I absolutely agree on that.
But
Okay, well, speaking of Marvel and Star Wars, how about this? Is there a character that we have seen or that you know about that's in the Marvel universe or in the Star Wars universe that you want to see again, that you absolutely want to see again, where they just have disappeared for some long amount of
Rogue?
time? And just
so you're saying in the MCU, like not just
I don't think there is a character that has disappeared randomly.
in the MCU.
I don't think there is.
Someone, or one that hasn't got the time of day that you'd like to see explored more.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I feel like the MCU kind of has given light to most of their characters. I mean, and I kind of know what's coming, so I haven't really thought about that. I mean, the only ones would be some X-Men characters that, of course, aren't in the MCU, but I'd love to see Rogue and Gambit, of course, get their time of day. I'd love to see Cyclops, though he's not one of my favorite X-Men, but just like his character is very, very important to the X-Men, and I'd love to see an actual good portrayal of him. I like to see a good version of Galactus and Doctor Doom in the MCU.
I would like to see Doctor Doom.
I'd love to see like Doctor Doom show up, move towards like Battle World, and then eventually go into like that'd be perfect for the young Avengers to show up, and then move into Infinity Crisis and Secret Wars. That'd be super cool storyline to go on. And I think like a really well portrayed Doctor Doom would be amazing in that scenario. Of course, if you bring in Doctor Doom, you have to bring in Fantastic Four. I'm not a big Fantastic Four comic book fan, but I would love to see a good Reed Richards. He's such like he's very unique in the MC or in the Marvel comics.
He's not a superhero. He's more scientist.
Yeah, and he's like it's like saying being the smartest person in the room, right? But he is literally in every room. He's the smartest person in the room.
Oh yeah,
and that's just kind of unique. So I mean, those are ones that haven't shown up the MCU. I'd like to see, of course. Ones that have shown up that really haven't got the time of day. I would like to see a like I don't know how to like put this like another version of Odin. If that makes sense. Like Odin is so different in the comics than he is. I don't think we're ever gonna get a variant of him, but I'd love to see like an Odin that is a lot more menacing.
Okay.
Even like just like I love Odin, and don't get me wrong, I love Odin in the Thor movies, but in the comics, like he is so powerful, and like it gets kind of across in the fact that he has brought peace to the Nine Realms. You see him in flashbacks showing up and turning the tides of wars, but you don't really actually get to see him fight. And I get that he's older and he hasn't had his own slate for a while and stuff. And like they played it off well. It's not like they had a terrible character. But he's just one that, hasn't really gotten a whole lot of screen time that I think could be a really good, like, anti-hero type character, like he kind of is in the comics, or just a pure good too, but just like a so much more menacing, but benevolent
Okay.
character. I guess that's the only one in the MCU. In the Star Wars, I mean, I'd love to see an actual good live action portrayal of Ahsoka.
Yes.
Um,
Would you like to know who I would love to see them finish the stories on?
yes.
Or, well, they kind of finished the story of Barriss Offee, but I would love to see her show up again as a villain of Ahsoka in possibly the
Okay.
future. Because we never really get a confirmation of her dying in Order 66 or anything. I'm
Right.
assuming she became an Inquisitor once the temple was raided by the 501st. Why she isn't the Grand Inquisitor, I don't know. But I would also love to see them bring possibly a movie or just a small show of finishing off the story character of Asajj Ventress.
That's one I was thinking of. Yes, Asajj Ventress would be super fun. A live action Asajj Ventress show would be super fun.
Yeah.
Just like,
Even though her story ends in the Clone Wars, I would love to just see him end it, just make a small story in there.
just like, I think that'd be so cool to just see like the dark side, like she's not only is she, yes, a Sith.
She's more of a Inquisitor type,
Right.
but
But not, so I'm saying like not only is she on the dark side, but like she is a very dark character.
Oh yeah.
And just like seeing that side of Star Wars be very interested for a show. Yeah, and she's also just a fun character, and like how her character is just so like pure evil. Like,
yeah. Do you know what happens to her like near the ending of her story arc in the Clone Wars?
I mean, I kind of remember her.
So she was betrayed by Count Dooku.
Right.
She was gonna die. She becomes a bounty hunter, and then she helps out Ahsoka.
Right.
And Anakin then beats her up and was like, "You betrayed Ahsoka." And then she's like, "No, someone attacked me."
Right.
Then that's the last we see of her, and it's kind of sad to see her go.
Right.
I would have loved to see. The final story that they have.
I think it'd be interesting to see, like, the rule of two. Her trying to become like the only Sith and getting killed by Darth Vader.
Oh, well, the thing is, she died. So there's a book called Dark Disciple, and I would love to see that in a movie/show rendition of it. So do you know the character Quinlan Voss? He only shows up in one episode.
I remember you've talked about him before, but I don't recall.
He teams up with ObiWan Kenobi. He fights against Cad Bane in the show, in the episode.
Okay.
They're hunting down a hut, and
I think I remember.
Yeah,
it definitely it was in the middle of me skipping through a lot of episodes. So.
Yeah, so I understand if you don't know him. But he was going to show up again, and in the book, he is supposed to join the dark side, become Count Dooku's new assassin.
Okay. That's something I love. Count Dooku's relationship with Asajj.
Oh yes. But he has no idea how he was going to do it, so he had to talk to somebody who used to be an assassin of Count Dooku. And who does he talk to? Asajj Ventress.
No way.
And so Asajj Ventress, being the last Night Sister, as well as, now basically no longer a dark side. She's a bounty hunter now. Quinlan Voss talks to her. She teaches Quinlan Voss of how to use the dark side. And he then betrays Asajj Ventress.
Okay.
And actually joins the dark side.
Interesting.
and then Asajj Ventress dies by trying to help him by teaming up with Obi-Wan and Anakin to go save him.
Interesting.
So it's a very good book, in my opinion.
Well, that would be interesting for sure in the show. Anything else you want to say on that?
Other than that, I would love to see Barasafi show up again as
For sure.
Ahsoka Tano. Like, it would be great to see her. I thought she was going to be in Rebels because they show a character, a same species as Barasafi in the show, but it wasn't her, sadly.
What species is she?
I forget the name. Same species as Luminar.
Luminar Dolly, yeah.
So,
yeah.
I don't know. I need to look that up.
I can't remember what they're called either. Not that I, care. All right, moving on. Getting a little low on time if we're going to get any games in, but I did want to mention one more thing. In Multiverse of Madness. Sorry. Let's just play a little. Who would you like to see in the Illuminati? Anybody?
Know very little about the Illuminati. I would like to see Namor show up.
Yeah, I agree. That'd be cool.
He's
such just an easy character to have show up to. I'm guessing they will. I don't know. That was a tough.
I would love to see Charles Xavier show up. Like,
for sure.
If there's a way to do the mutants, Illuminati is the way. Is another way to do it. Like, easy way to do it. If you want to know something, a part of the Illuminati showing up in the trailer was kind of spoiled for me.
Stop spoiling.
I legit click on a video on YouTube and it shows the trailer of Multiverse. I'm like, no, and it had to show some Illuminati stuff first, and I was like, but what was shown to me was this. I want to say dark room. I didn't get a good look at it, but I did get a good look of, like, I want to say only there was a certain number of chairs, but there was only like 3 people.
You only see 3, yeah.
Yeah. I don't forget how many chairs there were, but
there was 5, maybe 6 chairs. Looks like there's 6 chairs. We'll just say there's 6 chairs.
Okay. Yeah. So I only saw 3 figures.
Yeah.
So if I had to guess, the 3 figures, I didn't get a good look at the figures, so I don't know if
nobody did.
No, I don't know if you like someone's sitting down, or if we.
It looks like 2 are sitting down and 1's walking.
Okay, so there may be a Charles Xavier, a Namor, and possibly an Iron Man.
Mm.
So those are my guesses.
And I'm guessing the one sitting down are. Yeah, you can't tell. I'm guessing the one walking was Mordo. But the 2 sitting down, you can't see. Like, they're just figures. Looks like one of them's very tall. That's all I can say.
It's Namor. He's swimming.
Just got in off the boat. Cool. I guess we'll wrap this part up now.
Yeah. And moving on to trivia. Give us our first question.
Well, I think we got 5 of each this time.
Yep.
Alrighty.
The first question is to Rogue. What was Palpatine's Sith name?
Darth Sidious.
That's correct.
That is so stupid that you got that.
I should have. You got it a lot easier. I cannot think of it for some reason.
Actually, really fast before we continue, I also do want to say this will be a tiebreaker.
Yes. I won 1. You've won 1.
Yep. This is our tiebreaker round, so let's see who wins.
The rubber match of sorts.
All right, Rogue. What is the boy's name in Iron Man 3?
You mean
Gecko?
I'm sorry. Could you repeat the question? I didn't quite get it.
What is the boy's name that Tony Stark befriends in Iron Man 3?
Well, he call him like Tiny Inventor or something like that? Doesn't Tony Stark call him like Tiny, Teeny, something like that?
I'm looking for his real name.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Oh, why does it always have to be names? I want to. Oh, is he a Mark?
That's incorrect.
Oh,
I have no idea.
The answer is Harley.
Yes,
Oh.
Harley.
man, I feel like I would have been able to never get that.
I know I should know it. Like every time someone says it, I'm like, oh yes, it's Harley, but I can never remember whenever I try to think of it.
All right, Rogue. Which hand did Luke lose in episode 6?
In episode 6, he loses his right hand.
That's correct.
Wait, in episode 6?
It's
Yeah.
Return of the Jedi.
No, which hand does he lose?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's episode 5. I meant.
I was like, what?
I thought it was 6 too. I didn't.
Wait, did it?
I just remember him doing this.
Yes.
Yes, he's holding on to me.
I was like,
My
I feel
bad.
like there's something really wrong here.
Moving on. Gecko, what is the first thing Bucky says to Captain America and Winter Soldier?
Oh. Who the hell is Bucky?
That's correct.
I thought I had one there. I thought I had one. Good work.
Man, I'm surprised I remembered that.
All right, Rogue. What is the hidden world of the Sith called?
Why would I know this?
Oh, yeah. This is my time to... Sorry, I'm getting too excited for this.
I can like. I don't know. So I think it's like I don't know. I don't know.
Korriban.
That's not correct.
Wait, what?
I have Exegol.
Exegol?
We may need to get a fact check on this one.
That's
Yeah.
what I found in my research.
Hold on. You might be right. You might be right because I do know the Sith had a ton of planets. Like they had Drummond. They had Drummond Koss.
Yeah. They had that one.
But I don't even know how to spell that. It's spell how do you spell that?
Exegol.
G-L.
That might not be the correct spelling because I was in a rush.
Also, whoa. Oh, what? Okay, so okay.
Are you challenging him?
I am not challenging him because
That's right.
it
No one.
is apparently the Sith world in because they go to Korriban in the Clone Wars, but I don't know if they ever mention Exegol in the movies. They may have, and I just completely missed it. But apparently, it's the place where Supreme Leader Snoke was
Okay.
created as well. So,
Interesting.
like I would know something like that.
Yeah, don't question me again. Gecko, what kind of doctor is Doctor Strange?
Oh man. Oh. He is a. Yeah, he does. Oh man, what? Oh, I know this. It is. I know he does a lot of surgery, but it's a specific type. I don't know. I legit don't know.
Neurosurgeon.
Oh
That's correct.
God! It's
All right, I've got a commanding lead. I just gotta take this home, get the next one right, and I won.
Yeah, no, you're not gonna win this.
All right, Rogue. Who adopted Leia after the death of Padme?
Yes.
Man, this is one I feel like I really should know, but I have literally no idea. No clue.
Bail Organa.
That's correct.
Yeah, I wasn't getting it. What? Bail Organa?
Yeah, he was like one of the main senators.
That's right. Now I remember who that is. Yes, dang it.
It's okay. We all have our stumps like me.
Dang it. Now I have to seal the victory. All right.
Gecko, what were the Flag Smashers' motto in Winter Soldier and the Falcon?
Why? Um, I really want to say we smash plugs.
That's what I wanted to say too. That's probably better than it. I can't remember what it is
Yeah.
either.
Let me think here. It was something about dying. Don't shake your head like that, Rogue.
Sorry.
um, free the world or something like that.
That's incorrect.
Ah, dang it.
I think it had. I think it was like.
Don't get this right.
I know I'm not gonna get it right, but it had something to do with the borders. I don't remember what it was. Like no more borders.
Is that your final answer?
I mean, it's wrong, but yes.
The answer is one world, one people.
One world, one people.
Whoa.
That's right.
Yeah, like I was ever gonna get that.
All right, Rogue. What is Jango Fett's home world?
Wait, haven't you already asked me this question? Didn't you ask me what the home world of clones are, and isn't that the same place?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah. Let's go with he feels. I feel like he's from. Not Hoth and not Coruscant, which is not. Is that even a world? I don't know.
Yeah, Coruscant's the
I
main.
thought it was just a city. I guess
a
it's
planet.
a planet that is a city or
Yeah,
something.
the
Is that
entire
what they
planet's
say?
a city.
So we'll go with the only other place I know, and that's Tatooine.
That's incorrect.
This is one question that I'm. This is one question that I'm very little. Like I know very little of Jango Fett, so um, I really want to say his home planet is
Freetown.
what? Oh, Freed. Is it? I really want to say Mandalore.
That's incorrect.
Oh,
The answer is Concord Dawn.
Conquer Down.
Never even heard of that place.
All right.
It's
Ooh. All right, so if you get this one right, you tie it up, I believe.
Yep, that's correct.
If you get it wrong, I win.
Dagnabbit. Okay.
What language do Wakandans speak?
Oh no.
Bombay.
Oh dear. I can feel the loss just draining my system. Is it a made up language? Is it a language that is known? Like I'm assuming
It's a real language, I'm
it's a
pretty
real
sure.
language. Okay. It's some name that I will never get. So I have no idea.
I should know because I know I've heard people say what it is, but I'm trying to remember which country it's from. But they mainly speak English, so I'm gonna go with English.
That's incorrect.
Yeah, I know.
The answer is sci-fi pronounces wrong, but it's Kosa.
Oh yes, Kosa.
Like I was gonna get that.
I should have got that.
Nabbit.
I knew it, but
All right, so that means the winner is Rogue Gambit.
yes,
Yeah, you just cheated.
I didn't cheat. I played fair and square and beat you fair and square. Alrighty, so I think that does it for the after party. Unless
Yeah.
there's anything that
No.
has come up that you want to challenge.
I mean, I feel like I should challenge the whole Sith world thing, but you know,
I'm pretty sure you proved yourself wrong. on
I
that
did prove myself wrong. Um,
Alrighty, well, so next time we will be doing our pitting our characters against each other. You'll find out next week exactly how we'll be doing it in our back and forth episode 7 or something like that.
yeah, it's-
Already losing count. We also got another after party coming out, and you will see our full movie review for Casablanca on March 5th.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's about it.
Perfect.
See y'all next time.